Linux is a free and open source operating system that is widely used in servers, workstations, and embedded devices. It can also has a complete desktop system and can be used as every other major operating systems such as Windows and Mac OS. But it is known for its stability and security and flexibility and used mostly on servers. Linux is also the base for the Android operating system. Linux is a powerful tool that can be used for a variety of tasks. Uh, for example, most developers use Linux, and scientific computing is mostly done on Linux. But the most important part of Linux is the Linux command line. You are seeing a terminal emulator that you can use it to run commands. The Linux command line is a text-based interface that allows you to interact with your computer by typing commands. It is a powerful tool that can be used to perform a wide variety of tasks, and you can do it effectively. For example, you can manage files and directories, you can install or uninstall software, you can configure your system, and you can automate tasks. This is the most important part of the command line, that you can write and run scripts and automating tasks. The Linux command line can be intimidating for beginners, but it is essential for them to learn if they want to use the Linux in a professional way, and and especially when they want to use it on server. It is a powerful and flexible tool that can save you time and effort. Linux command line interface has a long history, and for this reason it is a rich and powerful interface. The real Linux administration, especially at the server level, is done by command line interface. To use the Linux command line interface, you should first learn some basic commands. For example, ls lists the content of the current directory. The pwd prints working directory. Print working directory. We have cd command that you can change directory. Cd means change directory. For example, cd change directory to usr/bin. You are now in another directory. You can go back to the last directory by cd dash. To create a new directory, you can use mkdir. It means make directory. mkdir, for example, folder 1. The folder is empty. We also, when you want to delete a file, you use rm command. For example, when you want to remove folder directory, you use Now we don't have a folder 1 directory and it is deleted. For copying files or folder, we have cp command. For renaming or moving, we have move command mv. And also we have some other commands. For example, cat displays the content of a file, more displays the content of a file one page at a time. We have less displays the contents of a file one page at a time, with the ability to move backwards through the file. The command head displays the first few lines of a file, and command tail displays the last few lines of a file. We discuss all these commands and much more when we go to the next lessons. To get help, there are many resources available for help you learn Linux. For example, there is a website called the Linux Documentation Project. You have the Ubuntu manual if you are using Ubuntu, or the Fedora documentation, and also the Arch Linux documentation. One of the most important Linux document is man pages. We will talk about man pages and info pages in next lessons. Also, you can find many resources online from many websites, forums, and groups. And because Linux is open source, it has a community of users and developers, and if you encounter a problem or error, you could be sure that somewhere someone answered your error or question. So a little bit of searching will solve your problem, and nowadays by asking a chatbot you will find the answer very quickly.